pretty much what I'd like to do right now is, share with you an idea that I have. There are some things that come along in human evolution when you look at the big picture from above. Certain things take the world and shift it. The power lies within the power base on this side, and that power base is advertising, corporations. They are there to make a profit. That's over here in this world, which we've learned to come accustomed to. Well, it can't be any different. Advertising pays for everything. They have a right to demand whatever they want. They want your identity, they take it. Yeah, money can be a great thing, but not when it's tainted by greed and selfishness. And I'll do anything to feed the shareholder mentality that's on this side. Hey, that's this side. On this side, the power goes to the people. It's where it should have been always. Sooner or later, the Cambridge Analytica veil comes off, and they're caught there like the emperor's new clothes, or somebody sees them. We've seen it all along, but now you can't hide from it. So suddenly they're coming up with their apologies. We're going to change our policies and all that. Hey, we own our own social media. That's the whole deal with Glowdeck. Let me give you a picture of this side. Well, I probably already have. The idea is that the people that you're dealing with, right now they're corporations, but imagine for a minute they're friends, and you say, gee, I don't want to deal with that person anymore, but there's no new friends in sight. What's the option? Well, this on this side is a brand new platform. Each person creates their own, what we call a deck, and we'll show you what that is later on. And this deck kind of speaks for you. It speaks for not just the you that's on this side, the you that has to make a living and has to send out your resume, or if you're a singer, send out your next album, the work of this side. But that work can be done, it could be done over here through, Facebook and SoundCloud and all the things that exist, or it could be done over here where you control what you put out what you want. If there's an audience out there, they will find you. They will just, the vibration will pull them in, and suddenly you will be building on this new platform a fan base, a community around whatever it is. And this is not just a singer. This is somebody with a new idea. Like Roland, I have a new idea, and I'm bringing it out on a deck right now. So everybody can put their own dreams down. In every life's moment, there is a choice, and that choice determines our destiny. On this side, you can have your own means of expression, your own means of communication. You can help formulate your dreams or your business or whatever you're going on over here. You can do it over here, and just do it in a different way, a fair way. And why would you want to bite and cheat and steal their identity and all that kind of stuff? Why that ugly stuff? Does it have to be? Yes, on this side it does. That's the system. That's the field that you play on. But on this side, it just doesn't have to be. So what I'm looking for is the few out there. The few who, I would call them the visionaries. The regular lens over here is saying, if I can see it, I believe it. So your belief structure is based on what you see, and we are sense-perceived beings, so it makes sense. I'm not knocking it. I'd like to see something myself. But on this side, the very, very few, the pioneers, the daredevils, the what do I have to lose kind of people, let me roll the dice, say, could it be better over here? Let me get behind it. Let's see if I, by simply participating, can actually add the very element that's needed. All that Glowdeck needs now is a little buzz, a little activity, a few people who get this new vision, this new world, a democratic world. The biggest magic of all of what we bring technologically is the rabbit hole. You're actually about to enter a rabbit hole right now so you can experience for yourself. But for those who say, you know what, I really don't like that kind of where I'm working for the man, and the man really doesn't care much about me. I don't care about the details, Cambridge Analytica. It's crystal clear that the man on this side is all about feeding the shareholders. On this side, it's all about feeding the stakeholders. Basically, I'm giving Glowdeck free to anyone who wants to use it. Independence Day represents liberty and freedom for the people. My dream is that we've got a great idea over here, and we just simply need to get it out to the world. And we need just a small group of people at first to kind of try it out. Glowdeck isn't even asking that you abandon anything over here. Keep doing what you're doing, but add this. Why just a few people? A, because we have a new platform. Think of this as an embryo of a social media where the people who will form that embryo into what it's going to become, the new social media that's all over mobile and everything else, the people who are going to make that happen are the first people who join in. And they don't have to do anything, simply use the platform so that the platform will begin to grow. The deck is a ballot in a new web democracy where you have equal say, and we tally it up digitally. There's not even any interests. That's the beautiful part, is that there's no corporate interest, no profit interest. Just what the people want is what they put down on their deck and submit it into this giant election, and then whatever they want, they get. It just cuts out all the middlemen and all the middle motives, and it's just very, very pure. So on this side, to anyone who's listening, it doesn't matter if you're a blockchain or a holochain developer, or if you're a CDN, or if you're just every person, every single people out there has a place to come, like a new dimension where they got a new playing field with a new playbook that's just fair and respectful and positive. We're not going to let in intrusive advertising or just the stuff, whatever we don't want, we don't get. And what we do want, we do get. In this place, there's no mysterious algorithms. Every single thing is up front and in the open. There's no closed doors over here, except of course there's the privacy that you could make a deck for yourself and never put it out if you want. You could keep it in your own house. The minute you want to put it out, you click an email, you click a post or something like that, and suddenly you're out there. Or just to 3 friends, whatever you want. You have all the power to do what you want and distribute it the way you want. In this place, there's no mysterious algorithms. Every single thing is up front and in the open. There's no closed doors over here, except of course there's the privacy that you could make a deck for yourself and never put it out if you want. You could keep it in your own house. The minute you want to put it out, you click an email, you click a post or something like that, and suddenly you're out there. Or just to 3 friends, whatever you want. You have all the power to do what you want and distribute it the way you want. In this place, there's no mysterious algorithms. Every single thing is up front and in the open. There's no closed doors over here, except of course there's the privacy that you could make a deck for yourself and never put it out if you want. You could keep it in your own house. The minute you want to put it out, you click an email, you click a post or something like that, and suddenly you're out there. Or just to 3 friends, whatever you want. You have all the power to do what you want and distribute it the way you want. Power to the people where it really belongs. In this new interface, everything's happening all at once. You can hover here and see what it is. You don't like it? Hover. Oh, you like that? Click, go down a rabbit hole. What's down the rabbit hole? I don't know. The element of mystery and excitement. Now, obviously, everyone's not jumping on board this little baby, but let's prove it with a few good people. That's what I was talking about. The idea is to test the mechanism. The beautiful part about Glowdeck is you can even be free if you want. But if you catch the flame of what we're trying to do, then you take the big step and you go for membership. Membership is like $1 a month. So it's kind of like a couple of coffees a year to participate and be a member of this new growing thing that you believe in. And then when you believe in it and you use it, then there's going to be other people looking in. Could that really work? Sounds pretty idealistic, blah, blah, blah. The doubters see it and they say, gee, I could join that and I could put my music up or my art or something. Each one will have their own idea of what they can do on this free and easy. What this is over here is a new beginning, a clean slate. It comes to you with no attachments whatsoever, this new gift. Those who dare to take the challenge of putting your dreams down on a deck and see what it attracts. Those brave souls, those pioneers willing to go into the world of the unknown and put themselves out there, those will be the ones who benefit first. And that's the 144 strong, the ones who get that that actually could happen and are willing to suspend disbelief for long enough to hop on this bandwagon and get it rolling. Let's get the party started. Because once people see the fun and the freedom that's on this side, they're going to want a piece of it too. They just don't know it exists now, and they have no way of knowing it exists until at least the acorn appears. Once it's the oak, that's the oak because everybody hopped on board already. I have a wonderful gift, and I'm asking for a few brave people to try on something new. The ones who dare to try on something new and sign up and actually use it and actually make a deck of your own. In using it, we spread it. You bring it into existence simply by using it. Each person has an equal and fair share of everything that takes place on this platform. That's the essential difference between what currently exists, what we could call what is, and what will be. That's what I'm looking for right now. Those adventurers, those pioneers, those visionaries who can get behind a cause, a new movement for a better way, a fair way, a respectful way, a decent way, a creative way, all these great things. And then you get the wonderful gift of being able to give that gift to others. And then and as people actually come to realize that this is in fact a gift, that we're not selling anything. How could we sell something? We are the people. There's no other than people on this platform. It's all about the people. And so that's it. I want people to discover the All About People platform and then spread the word. The limits of what the deck can bring forth are the limits of your own imagination and your own creativity. We're going to have a wonderful future going forward where the people finally get what they're entitled to. The people finally get their fair share of what they're putting out. And the people are free of surveillance, free of privacy invasion, free of annoying advertisements that we don't want to see, free of that whole business. Boy, you're going to feel light and free when you're on this platform.